Scotty, how are you?
Ooh, that commercial got me pumped.
So,
Oh, happy birthday to
oh
you.
Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, man. Oh,
So
that's a
I will
classic
tell
guy.
you this:
Spending it here with me. That's a thank you so much for spending your birthday with all of us.
oh no, you know what? I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So, but we are very excited to have you with us. So I wish I would have had a graphic of an elephant in a room because I'm
I
going to
know.
bring,
Well,
I'm going to bring it up
you
at
know,
some point.
I've had a
Um,
few beers, so I'll talk about whatever. I don't care.
so the commercial says Scotty Austin, formerly of Saving Abel, but you are now with Saving Abel again, correct?
That is correct. Yes, that is correct. I know. It's a wild ride, man.
But you're keeping you had already had a bunch of Scotty Austin dates.
Well, I mean, it's a different thing that we're doing, and it's been really good for us. And I'm having a blast with this other band. So I will continue doing that. But I mean, I'm a huge Saving Abel fan, so so there's that. So I'm going to do both.
Awesome. So we've been sitting on this show for a while. Y'all have been working hard putting this tour together. And so we've had one. So Seventh Day Slumber and Maggie have played with for us before. They were part of our Dirty 30 Fest last year. Shallow Side has always been one of the bands that I mean, from the very first show we ever put on, Shallow Side was one of the bands we tried to get. And now they're going to be here. And then of
Man,
course,
they're
Love the Hate.
fantastic live. They're so good live.
Aren't they incredible?
They're amazing.
Oh.
Truly amazing.
Man.
And then you got Love the Hate out of Mobile, and then Transient will be joining us as well. So got a couple locals on that show that'll do well, but Love the Hate is part of the tour as well. So tell me I'm telling you, your list of damn shows is just insane. How do you, I mean, you're getting ready to head to the West Coast with Cottonmouth Kings and Rehab, correct?
Oh yeah, that's going to be a blast. Well, this weekend we're in Chicago, but that's our last show for the year here. I mean, for the month until we start this Cottonmouth Kings tour, and we start Everett, Washington. We're going down the west coast of California. Got 2 days in L.A., over to Vegas, Salt Lake City, back up to Colorado, and then to Sturgis, South Dakota. It's going to be fantastic, man. I can't wait. I can't wait.
So somebody's wanting to know where in Chicago you're going to be at.
Oh God.
He's like on the spot.
The place is called the Goat Village. But,
Goat Village. It's
yeah,
just
Goat
north
Village.
of Chicago. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
come
the
on,
exact
Cindy. You can
address,
make it.
But yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, it's
cool
a
spot too.
yeah. From what I've looked at some pictures of it, and it's a pretty new venue too. So
Yeah, that it is.
So that'll be exciting.
It's a
So what
wild name.
so you've put out some solo stuff. And most recently you got Psycho 6, and it's climbing the charts. It's doing well for us here at the Sound. We're gonna play the static video you have of it so people can hear the song if they haven't heard the song yet. Tell us a little bit about your solo stuff, and with going with and being back with the guys from Saving Abel. Are you going to continue to work on your solo stuff as well?
Well, absolutely, I am, and I already have the next track recorded, and it is so cool. It features Danny from Rehab, the band Rehab. He's featuring on it. It's a little different. It's a little more chill than the Psycho Sex song, but it's hilariously awesome. It's called All Locked Up. It's about going to jail, which I have done. I put it to song format, but I can't. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah, nice. Way to turn a trial or tribulation into something positive, right? Make a song out of it.
Yeah, the title track is it's called Cell Block D.
It's kind of like sounds like a little Johnny Cash vibe to that, without having actually heard the song, but the the theory behind it.
Yeah, I can see that. Anybody that's been to jail can relate.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kevin, yeah.
It's easy to laugh on this side. It was not so easy to laugh on the other side.
That is true. So you weren't in the backstage area when we were having the discussion, and the band that was on prior to you joining, we talked to them about it too. So we were talking about it on the earlier about how a lot of music, how Jared does it is there's a bunch of marbles here. So you got a bunch of bands, but they're all gravitating towards kind of the same kind of sound. What do you think in the music industry on your side of it? What do you think is going on with that?
Well, to me, what makes rock and roll so fantastic is it is diverse. It's not so cookie cutter. Like you could have so many different bands with the varied sounds, but we're all still rock and roll. It's just a feeling. If that's what you're talking about.
I think a little bit more like what we were talking about earlier is just a little bit kind of how, production has changed and how music's recorded, and it kind of tends to lean itself to people sounding a little more the same, because a lot of music's now created inside the box in computers without drummers and MIDI, and and not that that's inherently bad. It just kind of makes things kind of not, you don't have that, expression, that personality, as you dilute the amount of people that are actually writing the song. You may not have 4 crazy individuals in a room writing a song like you had in the 90s, right? That's kind of what Kevin.
You are correct. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, everything's been broken into category after subcategory. So they listen. So it's like active rock. Well, it's still rock and roll, but now it's something where it all sounds the same. You click over the next one. They have to fit into such a tight box just to be a part of it. You don't have Tom Petty's anymore.
Right. Exactly. Like some just crazy guy who comes out with this unique sound. It's there. I don't want to be misquoted. It's out there, and we want to find it. I just think that the majority feels like it's kind of gravitating to the same thing. That's all we're saying, and that's good. And
a
it's
little
bad.
more. Well, I use a swing with my music, and not much rock has a swing anymore. So I really appreciate you guys playing my track, because we are a little different.
That's what we want. That's what we I mean, we're all about different,
right.
It's got to be good too, and yours is. So
I think it is like the people that sound unique are being missed by mainstream radio and stuff like that, because that's what they think people want to listen to. But like me, I want to find something that sounds completely different, and someone who's unique and has that bit of swing in their rock, and has stuff like that. Like we spoke about Raptors earlier, they got a song that's got a 1920 swing vibe to it.
Yeah, and even if it's like not your most favorite song, it's like I respect that. That's they're an artist. They wrote something. You know what I mean? They created something there, right?
I agree. A lot of the rock that we have now feels like it came out of the Queensryche vibe of the 80s, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it was, it was serious and a little darker. And then, there was, like the Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue vibe was more like just happy and party and less serious. But a lot of the rock we have now doesn't seem to have that party vibe anymore. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, absolutely. Let's jump into it, Kevin. You got the controls there.
I do. We so it's a static, so you'll be able to hear the song. You'll see the cover art, but here it is. It's Scotty Austin. It's Psycho Sex. Check it out, and you are watching the sound. All right, that is Scotty Austin. That is Psycho Sex, and he is our headliner for the Rock Redemption Tour coming to the Cannery in Biloxi on April 12th.
Scotty, I've got to ask you, for all the women here in the comments, who are you talking about?
No comment.
No
comment. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Then was it a good experience or a bad experience?
Oh yeah. I'm married with kids.
So it was a good. Okay. All right. Ladies, you have your answer.
Maybe it's not one specific person or time. Maybe it's a conglomerate of different
I think it's
experiences.
something everyone can relate to.
Correct. He's writing for the masses, right?
I like it.
It's a catchy tune.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
Thank you.
No, and so I saw in the comments where Cindy said she loved it. So does that guarantee that Cindy's going to Goat
Chicago.
Village to see Scotty in concert this weekend?
Fantastic. Come on.
If I know Cindy,
Yeah, she'll be
she
there.
will do everything she can to get there. Yeah,
Wonderful.
she says
Well,
yes.
make sure you come say hello.
The answer is yes.
There you go. Boom.
So if nothing else, Scotty, just being on the show, we sold you a ticket to your show.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Hey, man, I really appreciate what you guys do. So thank you so much for having me. Seriously.
Hey, it's
and
our
playing
pleasure.
my tracks. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you so much.
No,
Real rock and roll alive. We need you. We truly need you. So thank you.
Well,
So
we try. It's a passion.
Yeah, we
Go
definitely
ahead.
try.
I know it has to be. It's rock and roll. It's all about passion. Now, none of us are doing this for the money. We're doing it for the love of the music. So
Definitely
truly,
not
thank
doing
you.
it for the money.
Thank all of you folks that are listening too. Seriously, thank you so much for supporting all of this.
If we were doing it for the money, we'd all be on the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. It's
I was
gotta
going to
be
say,
a
there's money involved.
passion. Yeah, blood in the veins, man.
Yeah.
So in the midst of this tour, they're going to be sprinkling in some Saving Abel dates as well. How are you maneuvering through that roadmap?
It's pretty interesting. It's a wild ride, I tell you, because we have so much good stuff going on this year already. These guys called me, and as you know, they're my brothers. So we're gonna make sure. I'm just gonna be touring a lot more than I thought I was. I guess that's the best thing to say. So when I have some time off, we're gonna do that too. We're not gonna overlap any of our dates. So if I'm near the area, please come out and see me, because if Scotty Austin project's here, the Saving Abel would not be in the same area this year. So we don't want to oversaturate an area.
Oh, I got you. I understand. When you said overlap, I was wondering what you meant by that. So if Scotty Austin's playing Biloxi, Saving Abel won't be playing Biloxi this year.
That's correct.
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go.
But everything will get more streamlined as we go. It's like we're just trying to get it all the logistics figured out right now. But we're definitely going to be playing some shows, so you can count on that.
Awesome.
Oh.
So if anybody was trying to locate Scotty, where would Scotty be most active on the social medias?
Facebook, actually. Facebook would be the best way to get in touch with us, because my wife is our agent for Saving Abel and my project. So she will check the messages. If I don't get them, she'll be like, "Hey, why are you not checking these?" So she'll get on me. I promise I'll get back to you. You message me there.
Nice. Well, Scotty, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you on April 12th, headlining our first show of 2024, with a couple more hopefully to go throughout the year. So thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you in April.
It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you guys for doing the Dirty 30. Keep rocking out, and happy birthday to you, dude.
All right,
So you guys have a good one.
All right.
Nice. Have a good
See
night,
you
bro.
later.